All right, guys, so behind me is my Dodge Viper ACR with the inline six, originally twin turbo HO Hurricane engine. But this thing isn't stock. We documented the entire build on this thing. We ended up putting in an HPT single turbo, an in-house Boosted Motorsports custom twin scroll manifold on it. It's got a built stage 2 transmission and a bunch of stuff. We got rid of the air to water intercooler. We've got an air to air huge front mount intercooler, and we hit the dyno. So right now I'm still in Michigan, but I wanted to release this video for you guys, showing you guys the horsepower numbers, because this thing is an animal. We made a ton of horsepower on the dyno, and then we even turned it up even more at the actual race. So let's get into today's video and I'll show you guys how much power it made. All right, guys, we've got our Hurricane inline six swapped Viper on the dyno. So it's got a pure stage 2 transmission, HPT 7175. See what she makes. All right, guys, so we ended up making 846 wheel horsepower and 706 foot-pounds of torque. And my tuner said, shout out to Chance again for tuning this thing. He said we're super light on timing and we didn't see any knock or any detonation. So we knew that there's a little bit more on the table. But again, we didn't want to break this thing before coming up here to Roadkill Nights. We just wanted to make it. We had a solid number, but we did leave some room on the table. This thing is no slouch whatsoever, but I did mention at the beginning of the video that we did turn it up. So that was on 29 pounds of boost that we made those numbers. We wanted to keep it a little bit conservative just because we didn't know what this thing could take, but we did have a hold my beer tune setting for the event, which added 2 more PSI. So that ended up being 31 PSI, which should have added roughly about 60 to 80 horsepower. So this thing was well over 900 wheel and it's still running. We've been daily driving this. We've been taking it over to Woodward Avenue and we're gonna continue to drive this. And this thing is just taking everything we can throw at it. I will also tell you guys, once we get back, we got some stuff, we've been working with some other companies. We're gonna end up upgrading the direct injection injectors, probably the DI pump, the high pressure fuel pump, and a bunch of other stuff also. So look for that to come here shortly also. We're gonna be turning this thing up even more than we already have and really seeing what this thing can take. Nobody knows the actual limits of this thing, but I can tell you right now we've got 0 knock. Our boy Chance on the computer, he's the one behind the keys on this thing, making it all happen. Right now, everything looks absolutely amazing. 0 knock at these horsepower levels, and there's a ton more on the table. So pretty excited to see where this thing can get pushed to. I'm also gonna do a few other things internally to the engine. Not structurally, not changing anything, but just for some added safety. I'll get into that a little bit more later. But if you guys want to see the entire build on this, we've documented on the channel, right from taking the stock ACR Viper into what you see it behind us. So if you guys want more details on this, check out the other video series on how we built this. I go step by step. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one.